Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are finally here. Part 2 of a Camel Trophy Defender build. As you can all see, I have all the stuff laid out over here. We're going to start with, washing and assembling of all the parts over here. And we're going to move on to the paint. So basically, I'll get a little digging around and through the internet, and I found some stuff. I mean, it's not easy to find, stuff to put on a truck, so I just went ahead and bought a few little small things for it. A little shovel. This already came with the Defender. Got some of these little mini fire things and some little gas things. So, as we all know, well, most of us, probably not all y'all, but the Camel Trophy vehicles, all their stuff that they have, like the gas tank stuff, are green, so I thought I'd paint them green. This is all going to be green. And they do have some ladders that go on the side of the vehicle. They're pretty big, they're metal. I haven't found anything closely related to that, but I'm still looking around and gonna find something eventually to put it on the side to look more legit. But for now, I just want to show you guys everything, all the parts laid out, accessories, all your Camel stickers. By the way, you buy these on eBay, just search up Camel Trophy 1/18 scale Defender decal set, and it'll pop up. You can buy Team UK, Team USA, Mexico, Italy, any team you wanna, you can buy. They print these out in all the different team names and stuff. These are just the original stickers that come with the Defender when you buy the package or the vehicle comes to painted. And well, all these will be used. Probably not the lights, because we are gonna install a light kit on it. So it'll just be this part, little mirrors, and the logo is obviously on the vehicle. I won't be using the spare tire. I'll be putting a real tire in the back, so this is out of the list. So all your little small stuff here, your little handles, your little mirrors, and you got your snorkel. It's probably going to be split into two different parts, but it's alright. And well, yeah, the paint. Just a reminder, the paint is TRX4M and the color is Camel Yellow. Now, basically we're going to start off by washing the vehicle, and then letting it dry out. We gotta do the inside and the outside. So first we're going to start on the inside, then the outside, and then we'll do the same with the rooftop over here. We'll do the inside first, and then the outside. So first off, we have to wash the vehicle now. Alrighty then, first thing you gotta do is get soap and water. Make sure it's warm, soap and water, and rinse the vehicle out completely, in and out, and make sure it's nice and squeaky after you're done washing it out. We tell you that there's no residue or grease residue in the actual vehicle. Once you're done washing the vehicle, just make sure you dry it up with a nice dry rag, and then just place it and let it air dry. Alright, we're back from washing the vehicle. It's air drying right now. While that's air drying, we're going to go ahead and show you some parts I picked up earlier today in the hobby shop that I didn't have at hand before I started doing a cleanup. So today, I picked up these Method bead locks. From Texas. These are the bead lock wheels. I actually bought these because I have some brass in here somewhere. Yeah, got some brass here. So basically, the reason why I picked it up because I'm gonna put this brass in the front end of the Camel vehicle with the bead locks. Now, these are blue, as you can see. These method bead locks. These are not gonna stay like that. They're gonna be turned yellow. So basically, I'm gonna paint this whole wheel. The whole wheel itself is black. So I'm just gonna spray it with yellow paint to match the body of the Camel Trophy vehicle. And I found an extra pro scale light kit. So now this body has a light kit, and the other one has its own personal light kit. So we'll have two different light kits, two different Defender bodies now. As far as things go, right now I'm just waiting for that to dry up. I'll start painting it here pretty soon. For now, I'm going to go ahead and stop and start building a lot of these little parts together and putting them all together for when I'm done with the painting. And then I'll start assembling the whole thing for now. I mentioned earlier in the video that there wasn't any special parts because the Camel Trophy trucks have little metal or aluminum sand tracks or mud tracks, or they all call them on the side, and they're really difficult to find anywhere. So I went to my local Home Depot, hardware store, and I picked up these metal, I guess either for roofing, stuff like that. I just happened to find them, and they look very similar to the ones of the Camel Trophy. So besides the paint project and everything else, I'm going to trim these down a little bit, and I'm going to drill some more holes. I'm going to make two sand ladders, one on each side. So this will be turned to metal sand ladders. So that's something I'll be doing while I do the rest of the project. But it's probably one of the last things I'll do because I'm going to have to cut it and do a lot of stuff to it. But as far as things go, yeah, everything's already lined out. The truck's drying. I'm just waiting for it to dry up, and then I'm going to start painting. And I also found the paint for the accessories. I mentioned earlier that the accessories on the real vehicles are like a dark green, like a camel green. So I went to my local hobby shop today when I got the beadlight, and I happened to find this British green TS9. Now, if you pay close attention to it and you look at it, here's the Defender and here's the British green. So I suppose it's exactly the same color. So if you're bringing a touch up or anything to your green Defender, you can always buy this British green Tamiya color TS9. These are about $7 a piece, so just so y'all know. You saw these in a local hobby shop. So basically I'm using British green and camel yellow for the entire paint project. Alright then, let's go check on the vehicle, see if it's dried up, and we're going to start painting. We're now at the last coat of the vehicle. We're gonna finish this up and then let it dry for a few hours, and we're gonna move on to the cage now. Alright, so I'm now putting the cage together. It was a real pain to do it because the glue I used was bonding too quickly and it kept getting stuck on my fingers, and it was a very hard to deal with. So I recommend you guys use some crazy glue that doesn't bond right away, and you just gotta glue all the top parts together and then just let it sit until it dries up, and then you can attach it to the actual body afterwards. Well, the painting's done. Well, at least most of it. The body's painted, it's ready to go. Right now I'm just waiting for it to dry up and I'll show it to you guys. But right now it's just putting some stuff together here. I assembled the roll cage here for the defender. Kind of just waiting for it. It pretty much just, I super glued the whole thing because there really isn't any like screws that go in there. The only screws that this thing has are just down here. There's 6 of them in the bottom. So everything has to be like glued on and just kind of wait till it dries up. As far as painting goes, well, it was okay. It wasn't bad. I had some trouble with the paint. It wasn't sticking very well at the beginning, but I know I cleaned it up very well. I think it was probably just too cold outside for painting, but as far as paint goes, it turned out pretty good at the end. We had to do a few coats of the camel yellow. So right now I just kind of want to wait for it to dry. I kind of got all this put together and ready to go. I got the light kit out, have it ready. So when the body's ready to be built, it will be. Here's the screws that go with the light kit. And these are the light buckets in here. And these are all your screws for the frame and all the other body parts that are going to attach, like this, that. And you got your rear bumper, your tire holder, where your little tank goes, where your little jack stand goes. As you can see, there's a little hex shape on the back there. You can actually mount a regular tire without having to mount the entire, plastic wheel. So you gotta just find a screw to screw to there, and you can mount your tire, or any tire with the hex in the back. And here's your front bumper. Just kind of just waiting here for the stuff to dry up. And this is your little grill. And it has a little winch there. And here's a little other part of the winch, just down here. Oh, there's 2 parts. Kind of just goes like this when it's on the truck. But just kind of waiting here. And yeah, I got my little mirrors there and the circle and the door handle. As far as everything else goes, when we bring the body, before we bring the body over and show it to you guys, I'll show you something real quick. We're going to swap out the rear shocks for some more stiffer ones while we wait for the body to dry up completely. And another rear shock, so I'm going to kick the tires off, the wheels off. All I'm going to do is unscrew it from here and yank out the coil, and then put the other coil in its place and put the clip back and make it a little bit stiffer. Because as you can see here, like just when you have it right now, it's okay because there's no weight on it. Once you put the body on here, you can see when I put it down how that back side just goes all the way down. You see that? So what these higher rake springs are going to help with is basically skipping out the back end so it'll be less squishy. I'm also going to put maybe a couple drops of oil on those back shocks too, just in case. So I will put the heavy duty springs on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a little oil on the shock. And I'm going to swap out the original rear coils for these right here. I'll go ahead and take this apart, and I'll be right back to show you how I do it. Okay, wheels are off. The shock there. Let's grab a driver. Let's take that shock off. I'll do both of them. And then put a little oil in there. Put it back in. As we all know, these take 1.5 inch hex drive, so it's pretty easy. You pretty much just need one hex drive for pretty much the entire body, which is good, and I appreciate that as well. Avoid all the hassle of 14 or 15 different types of screws, right? So we're taking off the shock here, the rear shock. Alright, both shocks are out. They're very squishy. So I'm going to take the coil off from the bottom here, and I'm going to put the new coil on. Before I do that, I'm going to unscrew this, add a little more oil into the shock. I'll be right back with the oil. Perfect. Alright, so as you remove the shock from the back, okay, both right here, and we're going to swap out those springs for these stiffer ones. Pretty easy. All you gotta do basically is just grab the spring here and pull it up, and then just get the little clip out. And then you pull the spring out. There's one. Little V-cone shocks, it looks pretty good. These are the shock clips, if you're wondering. We'll go ahead and open this up, see how the oil is in there. We've got plenty of oil on there too, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this back on. I'm going to drop the anyway, we'll worry about that later. Let's get the other one taken care of. There's the other one. Pull the spring up. And then all you gotta do is just push this out very carefully. As is. Pull the spring out. Here are the original ones. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but these definitely feel a little harder than these ones do. So basically all you do is just grab the spring, put it back into here, and grab the clip here, and then slide it back on. Make sure the deep part is goes over the top of the shock here. Don't point it that way, or it could be the wrong way. So make sure the deeper part goes down. That way when you put it on, you'll have your other shock there. You can feel a little stiffer. Same with the other one. Check how this one is, otherwise. Alright, as you can see, there's a good amount of oil on there still, so I don't think it needs to be oiled. Close it back down, nice and tight. And here's the skipper shot from there. And I gotta find that other part. Well, I found it, and I went check it out the first time. It just kind of exploded and it went out to this side of the living room over there. So I was able to find it real quick and put it back on. But yeah, when you do that carefully, or else you might lose the part. Alright, so there's that. There you have it. Brand new springs, skipper springs, and shocks. And I'm going to put these clips on top. Give it a little more stiffness. I'm going to put it back on the truck. See how they work. See if the back end still slouches down. Alright, let's put this right back together. Remember, short screw goes on the top, long screw on the bottom, because it has to go through the links all the way to the other side, so it needs more room to go through. This one up here is short, so it goes in pretty quick. There she is. Rear shock's a little stiffer now. See what happens when the body goes on. See it making improvements. Just got away. Yeah. Definitely less slouchy from the back than it was before. A little bit stiffer. Maybe if I add another clip, that might be a little better, but yeah. It's definitely good for, there we go, yeah. The slouch is quite a bit less than it was before, so yeah, it helped a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna probably add another clip in there, just in case, but yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go tonight. Part 3 is coming up next couple days. Be aware of that. Everything's pretty much all done. We already got the car painted. We have all the stuff pretty much pre-assembled here. I will be painting the accessories in the British green color here probably tomorrow. And then once I get that taken care of, I'll probably run another coat through the fender, and then I'll bring it over and show you. Then we'll just start building it up together. As far as everything goes, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Be aware, part 3 is coming up next couple days. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.